I'm a terrible person. I really am. I'm a lazy, fraudulent piece of trash. People see me holding a book and think, oh, look at her. She's an intellectual. She's engaging with the human condition. No, I'm not. I'm a schmuck. I don't read the intellectual enrichment. People say, oh, reading expands your mind. Not for me. My mind is already full. It's full of garbage. I read because I'm exhausted. Emotionally frail adult who wants to stare at a piece of cardboard for 3 hours so nobody in my family can ask me to do anything. That's what this is. It's not literature. It's a physical do not disturb sign for my face. Because society has rules, right? You can't just walk up to a woman who's reading and start talking. It's rude. It's a hate crime. That is, unless you gave birth to them. Then apparently they can just march into the room, sticky-handed, zero boundaries, and scream, Mom! The dog puked on my Xbox! And just like that, my literary sanctuary has gone up in smoke, and I'm forced to be a parent again. It's sick. I tell my husband that reading is a self-care. Self-care. What is self-care? Oh, honey, I'm just taking 20 minutes from my mental health. It's not self-care. Self-care is doing things like eating a salad or doing some yoga. I'm sitting on my couch in my sweatpants reading a book because if I stand up, I'll have to acknowledge that there are 4 loads of wet laundry rotting in my washing machine. I will sit there for 3 hours, completely motionless, pretending I don't hear the dishwasher screaming for help in my kitchen. My husband walks in, looks at me, and goes, are you just going to sit there all day? Yes, I am. I'm holding a 600-page fantasy novel. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm busy! I'm currently at a magical ball in a kingdom because the Fey Prince is about to betray the king, and I don't have time for your dishes, Michael. And the worst part is I have a to-be-read pile, a TBR, which is a really cute name for a structurally hazardous piece of furniture in my bedroom. It's this big. I have hundreds of unread books scattered around my bedroom. At this point, my TBR stack isn't a reading list. It's a graveyard for my abandoned good intentions. Every night I lay in bed and these books are just sitting there on the table, staring at me, judging my life choices, making me feel pretty damn lousy about myself. They literally sit there staring at me, saying, "Hey, you're opening TikTok again, are you?" Yeah. That's a hard yes. It's sitting there saying, "But you bought me 8 months ago. You said I was next." Things change. Abraham Lincoln biography. Things change. It's just not my fault. It's not my fault. Whatever. It's not my fault. You said you wanted to learn about the Civil War. Oh, Abraham! I bought you because I wanted the cashier at Chapters to think I was a smart person. Now shut up. I'm watching a video of a raccoon eating a grape. Priorities, readers, priorities. I also do not have a book buying problem, no matter what my husband has to say. I have a financial delusion problem. I have bought 3 books just yesterday. I literally already owned one of them. Look, it's not my fault, okay? We've all been there. You've all done it. But now wait. Just hold on 1 second. You don't get to judge me. No, it had a different cover. The original cover was blue, and this one had gold foil on the edges. So technically, I didn't buy a duplicate. I bought an emotional support book. It's just good science. And readers don't use real math. Oh no, we use Book Schmuck Math. Okay? And this is how this goes. I'll see a hardcover that costs $28. I'll look at it and go, $28? That's freaking ridiculous. And then I see a little sticker on it that says 15% off. My brain literally does a happy dance. My brain also feeds a delusion that, oh my God, it's basically free. I saved $4. And then we've all been there. You get to the website and the website says spending $50 or more for free shipping. Yep. Well, obviously, I don't look like an idiot. I'm clearly not an idiot. I'm not going to pay $5 for shipping like some kind of sucker. So I add 3 more books I don't want, 2 scented candles, and a tote bag to my cot. Now I've spent $90, but I've saved $5 on shipping. I'm a financial mastermind. Wall Street is terrified of me. Oh, God. The ugly evil of BookTok. Social media has destroyed whatever remaining brain cells I had left. I could literally be sitting on my couch, completely broke, staring at my bank account thinking, I need to eat beans for about 3 weeks to catch up. And then some 19-year-old on my phone appears. She holds up a book with a dark cover and a shirtless man with wings on it. She looks at the camera, the tears are just streaming down her face, and she says something like this. Guys, chapter 22 destroyed me. I haven't slept in 3 days. He threatened to burn the entire kingdom for her. Yeah, now I'm feral. Add to cart. Immediately. Don't Posco. don't collect $200. I don't even know what this book is about. Is it about dragons? Is it about space travel? It doesn't matter. A teenager cried and gave it 5 stars. So now I'm sitting on the subway on my way to my boring corporate job, reading a 700-page romance novel about a woman falling in love with a 500-year-old shadow demon. I'm literally sitting there in my blazer, trying to maintain a blank professional face while chapter 23 is happening on the screen. The guy next to me thinks I'm reviewing Q3 earning reports. Meanwhile, I'm sweating through my sweater because the shadow demon just said something violently explicit into her ear. I'm sitting there whispering to myself, control yourself, Stace. You've got bills to pay. And non-readers, non-readers think reading is a gentle, peaceful activity. Non-readers have clearly never read in bed. It's an extreme sport. You are lying flat on your back at 1 a.m. because the promised one more chapter has made its way into the chat, and you are holding a 900-page fantasy novel above your head. Your arms are shaking. Your fingers are completely numb. You haven't been able to feel them for 45 minutes, but you can't stop. You're in a final battle. And then, boom! Yeah, that happened. 900 pages of condensed cardboard and binding, pages and glue drops directly onto the bridge of your nose. Motherfucker. The pain is real. But you don't even scream. You just lay there in the dark, bleeding quietly onto your sheets, thinking, honestly, the character development in chapter 42 was so worth the nasal fracture. So that's me in a nutshell. That's who I am. Welcome. I am not a cultured literary scholar. I am a book schmuck. The Book Mother Schmucker. I literally buy paper rectangles. I'm probably never going to get around to reading. I stay up till 3 a.m. ruining my own life for fictional people who don't fucking exist. I ignore my husband. I let my kids feed themselves cereal for dinner. And I spend money I don't have on books with shiny covers. I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry. But listen here. It's my escape. It's the only thing keeping me from having to face the terrifyingly chaotic reality of my actual life. And it keeps me out of jail. So if you'll excuse me, my family is currently looking for me, which means I have to go hide in the bathroom and read 50 pages about a dragon prince on the toilet.